Today, June 30th, Archangel Michael wants to talk to you for 2 minutes right now because your pending miracle has been approved. If you open this message before tonight, you will get great news. Open it immediately. Archangel Michael says, "This message has reached you not by chance, but by divine urgency. Something in the spiritual realm has shifted, and the heavens are now releasing what was once held back. The divine timing has now aligned with your name, and something big is beginning to move. You have waited so long for this confirmation. There have been moments where silence surrounded you like a wall, but now a trumpet has sounded in the realm you cannot see. It's not a loud sound in the world of men, but in the spiritual realm. Your name has been shouted, a seal has been broken. Your name, once wrapped in confusion and delay, has now been written with fire on the altar of decision. A command has gone out, and Archangel Michael has taken the lead over your file. There are files in the heavenly court, and yours has been under review longer than you ever knew. Not because you were forgotten, but because something powerful was being written in silence. Your story was not denied. It was being shaped. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks with contributions of up to $20. When Archangel Michael first touched your file, he paused. He saw every moment you stayed quiet while others shouted. He saw the restraint you held while others moved fast and loose. He felt your pain, the unspoken one, the one that never came out as words. He saw the tears that never reached your cheeks, but dried inside, the ones that the world ignored, but heaven recorded. And then it was time. A light surrounded your name, and Michael heard the command. He knew that this moment had to come with clarity and force. Archangel Michael says, "Your name has now been handed over to a divine authority. The resistance has lost its grip. The barriers have been made to tremble. This is not just a moment. This is not a coincidence. This is a shift that has been set in motion, and it cannot be reversed. Now you've survived the silence, the long hours where hope flickered and your soul wanted to escape its own body. But you stayed. You didn't know what was happening, but your soul chose not to quit. It was your decision to stay upright when every invisible force pushed against your spirit that allowed heaven to respond this way. A miracle has been written with your name on it, a miracle that had to wait for the proper hour. The winds have now obeyed the voice of command. The sky has bent over your destiny. An announcement is being made about you in realms no human ear can hear, but the effects will be seen. Something is about to be revealed. Something that was hidden for a long time is now coming forward. It is coming not as a whisper, but as a thunder wrapped in favor. People who spoke too soon about your story will fall silent. People who thought your time had ended will be surprised. The ones who didn't wait for your becoming will watch your becoming. You didn't miss your season. You didn't lose your door. It was not a denial. It was preparation while you waited. Others ran, but what they caught will not last. What is coming to you is rooted and unshakable now. Listen, a certain file was blocked by someone close to you. Someone who smiled in front of you but delayed you behind the scenes. This is the one who thought your name could be buried, but the order has been overturned. The manipulation has expired. Their hands can no longer hold what belongs to you. Michael saw it. He has now raised his voice over your matter. He has stretched out his sword, and your case has been settled. There are 3 people who once discussed you in secret. What they thought would bury your name has now turned against them. They didn't know who they were touching. You are not forgotten, you are marked, and now heaven is placing a light on you that cannot be dimmed. The delay you felt wasn't punishment, it was alignment, it was preparation for something louder, something deeper, something unstoppable. Even as you read this, you feel it stirring, that shaking within you is not fear, that pressure in your chest is not stress. It's the divine movement of something unlocking. Do not disconnect. Now you are in the middle of it. You are no longer at the edge. The angel standing over your name has been instructed to watch until it is done. This will not stop halfway. This will not pause. You have entered the page of fulfillment. You are no longer on the edge of prophecy. You are inside the room. Archangel Michael says, when the trumpet blew your name, it also closed some doors. Doors you once mourned are now sealed for your protection. The people who left you did not walk away by their own thoughts. They were removed because they could not walk into your next season. The one who broke your heart was part of the subtraction. The one who lied, who disappeared, who never returned, was removed to make room, and now your miracle is looking for you. It has your name, and it is close, very close when you wake tomorrow. Something will feel different when you move today. Something will respond. The air will shift because something has landed. Something you've prayed for. Something that didn't forget how long you waited. There is a conversation in heaven about your next 7 days. These days are not ordinary. These days are divine scheduling. You won't need to beg. You won't need to explain. You won't need to fight. The energy around you will speak for you. The light on, you will announce what cannot be said in words. A breakthrough is not coming. A breakthrough is here. It's sitting right beside you, waiting for you to see it. Do not scroll past this moment. Do not treat this message as noise. This message is the confirmation you didn't know was being delivered today. Every spiritual file with your name has been stamped. The ink of finality has dried. It is irreversible. What was blocked is now unblocked. What was silenced will now speak. What was closed is now open. Michael has already walked ahead of you. You won't have to knock twice. You won't need to wait again. Heaven has approved. What earth delayed, spirit has overruled flesh. Destiny has overruled distraction. You are going to see favor like a storm, but this storm won't destroy it, will plant it, will multiply. Do not tell everyone, keep quiet for now. Let your results speak. Someone who walked away will try to return. But this time silence is your answer. This time the door must stay closed, because what is coming to you now requires peace. It requires full attention. It requires fewer people. Your next miracle has already begun walking towards you. Even if you don't see it, yet it sees you. It's closer than you think. In the realm of angels, you are not small. You are known, and today that knowledge is being made manifest. You don't have to scream to be seen. You don't have to prove to be chosen. You already are. A new alignment is being made. The steps you take now will be guided. The voices you hear now must be filtered. Not everyone should know what's next. Some people don't deserve access to your next chapter. That is why silence will be your greatest weapon. Watch how things begin to change. Watch how calls you never expected begin to arrive. Watch how those who once ignored you begin to wonder, because the light on you will make them restless. The favor on you will make them remember what is yours is too big to be missed. What has been released cannot be reversed. What is written cannot be unwritten. Archangel Michael is no longer standing back. He is involved. He is watching. The hourglass has been flipped. Time is now moving with you, not against you. Time is now your friend. Let your spirit rest. Let your heart open. Let your soul receive it. Is done, and what is done cannot be undone. This is not just a message. This is a marking, a final release, an unbreakable yes. Let your next steps be light. Let your voice stay quiet. Let your miracle come without interruption. Heaven has spoken, and the echo will be seen by all. The one who tried to confuse your path will now watch your eyes. The one who tried to close your gate will now stand outside it, because the gate has been opened, and it will not be closed again. This is your hour. Walk in it, and don't look back. Today is not an ordinary day. Something has moved in the unseen. Something mighty and divine has been released over your life. Archangel Michael has been watching you. Yes, you. And today, June 30th. He wants only 2 minutes of your heart. Just a sliver of your time, because something that was locked has been unlocked, and something you have been crying for has just been written into motion. Your pending miracle, yes. The one you've whispered about, cried about, almost given up on, has just been approved in the heavens. This moment is not random. There is a purpose for why your eyes are on these words right now. There are no accidents in the divine realm. There are only orchestrations, sacred timings, divine nudges that arrive just when the soul feels too weak to believe again. A scroll was opened in the spiritual realms, bearing your name. And what was written on it wasn't rejection. It wasn't denial. It wasn't disappointment. It was favor. It was acceleration. It was unexpected restoration that will arrive like lightning, swift and undeniable. Archangel Michael has come down for you, and he has waited patiently for the right time to say this. It's your time, but only if you believe again. Only if you open your spirit again before this night closes. The miracle has been held up for a long time. Not because you weren't worthy, but because the people around you weren't prepared to see your rise. The environment you were in wasn't fertile for what was about to grow. So delays came not to destroy you, but to protect what was sacred inside of you. You must understand something that heaven whispered today. When the gates opened, there is a greatness attached to your breath, a future unlike what anyone has imagined, but not everyone will celebrate when the blessing lands. This is why Archangel Michael has been sent as a protector, a shield, a mighty war angel to guard your steps in the coming days, because when the miracle arrives, it will shake the lives of those who mocked you. It will silence the mouths of those who whispered against you. It will blindside the very people who thought they buried your destiny. They didn't bury it, they planted it. And now the bloom begins. Listen, something holy is calling your name. Something unseen but undeniable is moving right now into the fabric of your timeline. Heaven has paused to speak to you. You are not forgotten. You are not overlooked. There is a blueprint that has your fingerprints woven into it, and the angels have studied it deeply. This was always part of the plan. The setbacks, the betrayals, the sleepless nights. They were not wasted. Every tear that fell was collected. Every silent prayer was heard. And every moment you chose to keep going when you wanted to give up, it was witnessed. And now a heavenly court has declared, enough delay, enough confusion, enough sorrow, the miracle must be released, and you must be prepared to hold it. But for that, your heart must be open again, even if it was broken. Even if you feel numb, your spirit is being stirred right now. Can you feel it? That isn't emotion. That is confirmation. That is divine recognition vibrating through your soul. Something inside you remembers the promise. Even if your mind forgot it, your soul never did open this message before tonight. Not just with your eyes, but with your faith, with your spirit, with your expectation. Because if you do, you will see what no eye around you expected you to see: a door. No one thought you'd find a blessing. They never thought you'd carry a restoration that will confuse those who thought they had disqualified you. You are about to become the evidence that God still shows up, that miracles are not myths, that angels still move among us. Archangel Michael says he has walked beside you through shadow and fire. He has fought off things you never even knew came for you. He has whispered your name in holy places. He has made intercession when you couldn't form words. He has defended you when your own voice was too faint to speak. The divine ledger has been opened and the season has shifted. This is not the same timeline you were in even yesterday. Everything has changed. But it will only manifest If you awaken your belief again, heaven does not move on emotion. Heaven moves on faith. You don't need to fix everything right now. You only need to say, I believe again. That's all the heavens are waiting to hear. Just those 3 words can open what years of effort could not just. Those 3 words will cause the angelic realm to activate, to move, to make haste with the delivery that has your name etched into its essence. You have come too far to miss this. You have endured too much to skip the reward. What is on the way is not small, it is not partial, it is not vague, it is vivid, specific, explosive, and it is yours. But only if you open yourself again before this day ends. The instruction is clear, heaven is specific when miracles are near. This isn't about fear, this is about urgency. The kind that heaven breathes into, those who are about to walk into seasons that will rewrite their legacy. What's coming will not only change your life, it will touch everyone connected to you. Your family will feel it, your finances will reflect it, your health will shift because of it. Do you understand what is being said? You were chosen for this moment. You were not randomly born. You were not simply placed here by chance. There was a council in the heavens, and your name was spoken. A mission was given, a purpose was infused into your soul. And Archangel Michael was assigned to walk beside you until the fullness of that calling came to pass. That time is here, but this is the warning. If you delay in opening your heart again, the timing may pass, and the miracle may rest elsewhere. Not because God punishes, but because miracles come when faith meets obedience at the right moment. This is your moment. This is your 2-minute window. This is your confirmation. Do not let your past pain make you miss what is unfolding now. Do not let voices from your past keep you deaf to the sound of heaven's trumpet over your destiny. Do not let betrayal become your belief system. Do not let bitterness become your boundary, Archangel. Michael says, "You have cried enough. The spiritual locks have already been broken. The seals have been opened. The light has already been poured. All that remains is your yes, not to people, but to purpose, not to the world, but to the heavens. The great news that is coming is already en route, but it needs a landing place. It needs a heart that is open and expecting. Not just hoping, but knowing there is a difference. Hope dreams, but faith receives. And today, you are not here to only dream, you are here to receive. This is your moment of divine collision, where the eternal meets the earthly, where the impossible bows to the unstoppable, where the prayers of your child would echo through the canyons of the present and return to you fulfilled. Your name has been marked with light. Your presence has been recognized by angels. The heavens have called you a survivor, and now they will call you a carrier of favor, of glory, of breakthrough. You are being crowned in the Spirit. You may not see it yet, but the oil is being poured. The mantle is being wrapped around your shoulders. The authority is being placed in your voice. And soon even those who underestimated you will come to you for answers. They won't recognize how you got here. They won't understand how you passed them without explanation. But you will know, you will remember this day, this message, this divine signal. And you will say, that was the day everything turned, because everything has turned, and now the miracle must land. So open it, open your heart, open your spirit, open your faith before this night ends. God says, if you open this message before tonight, you will get great news, and heaven does not lie. You are loved, you are covered, you are called, you are ready. Open it now. Blessing 9999.